Today, I want to talk to you about a common clinical situation that happens all the time in healthcare. And that's when a person is on B12 supplements, and then some physician wants to really look at if they really need it. And then they order serum B12. And guess what? Serum B12 is off the charts. And now they think the patient's getting B12 toxicity because they have no, because the physician has no understanding of what serum B12 really means. And the bottom line is, if someone has any form of B12 supplementation, their serum B12 levels are going to be very, very high, right? Those are reflections of B12 levels in the bloodstream that are not typically associated with a lab range that's for normal levels found from normal production. So, the best way to actually measure B12 deficiency is to run something called methylmalonic acid. That can be done with a urine test or it can be done with a blood test. Doesn't really matter. Methylmalonic acid is a compound that breaks down only with the cofactor B12. Considered the gold standard test for finding B12 deficiency. It's about 98% sensitive for B12 deficiency. And even if people have very high serum B12 levels, if you do a methylmalonic acid test, you can see if they actually are getting that B12 on their cells and actually have a B12 deficiency need. So high methylmalonic acid really indicates B12 deficiency. So be aware that when someone is having their serum B12 levels measured, that's not the same thing as methylmalonic acid. And if you're screening for B12 deficiency, don't do serum B12. Serum B12 is too easily skewed with any exposure to B12. Run the gold standard test, which is methylmalonic acid. If it's elevated, supplement them with B12, and more importantly, figure out why they have a B12 deficiency.